Your Excellency, a pure pleasure to play you.
The pleasure was mutual, I assure you. Congratulations, Witcher.
Stop desecrating Gwent!
Death to any all new factions!
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of yous! Off your asses and hide to Skellige! Yeah, I love it, seal slurpers.
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Monier, and hands off our Gwent!
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens!
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules were set ages ago.
Exactly. Determined in keeping with the laws of nature.
There should be 4 factions. That is the optimal number. We'll not tolerate the introduction of any others. It would disgrace the tradition.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck alone.
Enough of this! Didn't come here to jabber, but to break fucking heads in defense of tradition! Come on, lads!
Was it true?
I'll leave the cunts then dance on the bits. I'll slam this rabble. Let's plough this.
Cooled you off a bit?
Ugh, seeing triple. Quadruple, even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down. If you don't like 'em, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want. But you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, they could be right. They could be wrong. But if multiples say you're talking bollocks, well, you probably are. So let's take a vote. Who else here thinks I'm full of it?
Zoltan Chive? Haven't seen that rascal in ages. How's he doing?
Was in Novigrad last I saw him. Be glad to tell you more.
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn. We're to sit and drink vodka with Zoltan's pal.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the final.
I know. Fuck that! I, Yaki Raffenberg, do hereby declare my participation in this, and I demand to play the victim. We'll settle whether this Skellige faction's worth a flaming bag of shite once and for all.
Agreed, but please, show some patience. We must first play a pre-final.
In the pre-final, Count Monier.
My brother's dream has come true.
Good luck.
I must practice even more than I do already.
best man has won.
Thanks. Good game.
Skellige won. What a bundle of pish. Tournament's not done.
That is what we agreed.
Now to determine the ultimate victor! Geralt of Rivia playing this.
Scoia'tael!
Let the better man or dwarf win! Even more than I do already.
Thanks. Good game.
Bollock blisters! What hurts most is fucking Skellige won. But as they say, tough shite. Congrats! Jump!
No, you must stay, for I wish to treat you all to a... Thank you for everything.
No problem.
You proved yourself a true... Thank you.
Who knows?
I'm my own master. It's no disaster, not like a front wheel or bottom wheel.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
How is it the Duchessa does not fear him as well?
When I think of those days of your carefree...
Greetings. Brett adds a spring to your step. Wine adorns your head with thorns. Well then, well.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt.
He was
No, he never said...
Shame.
Not at...
My...
Not in the... Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like...
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
And chops! The more you beat them, the better they are! Even a horse drops if you ride it.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Warm cow pit'll taste better than Coronata wine.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has... Forgive me for being forward, but if...
Think I'll take you... Mention the...
Almost decided.
Been thinking about...
If I might. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards... I understand, of course.
That's all for now.
A witcher. I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh.
Work up to my chin and I've caught some rot. I work up to my chin.
I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see,
Let me get...
Tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to... I fear she has fallen victim to ill...
What make...
You must... Vivian...
Trickery?
In war, she can... Then son... I tempt... I note...
Tell... Gotta...
I've developed...
Fine.
I shall...
Meaning?
Could you... Beside...
Mark.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you... Hit the red targets. Once more. Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on...
Let's do some riding.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound
Come on, Roach.
So, have you had... Where to... Very well. Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Who do my eyes spy from Boars? Where have your church?
Oh, don't touch me.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
It is right and fitting, Witcher.
For honor,
Sir,
sir, we shall cross swords if you'll allow it.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Think I've seen...
Now you must...
Oh, the dung boots that visit our town. They come but to pour wine down their peasant guard. Nothing to see here. Move along.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for. Strength of travel.
I placed the first bid.
But I made the best offer.
Mademoiselle.
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The Minister of the Treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and...
Well...
Hark, good folk! Be it known, Batilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly? How would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
Better. A connoisseur.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Tools of my trade. I'm a witcher.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard.
What kind of troubles we...
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested...
Lot of... Sure.
I am my...
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgat too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino. No coincidence.
I can...
Wonderful. I shall stay here for a time.
Gotcha.
Anna Henrietta.
Go, go.
That's it,
Am
Roach.
I invisible?
Come evening, I'm off to the bell.
I shall kill you!
Kill you! Brothers, let us kill! Let us murder! Spells! Spells! Life is beautiful, death even more so! Blood! Blood! Brothers, let us kill!
Delaune's residence. Gotta find a way inside.
Come to Pappy!
Giving me no choice.
At once!
Slip backwards.
Not good.
Come get some, soul chumper!
Killed him! You son of a tart, you maggot-bummed freak! Come to Pappy!
I take you from the left!
Take him alive!
Oh, you twat!
Maggot-bummed freak! You killed him! You son of a tartmunch! Lick my dog and we'll get along.
Come on!
Once. My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure.
Looking for scrolls, manuscripts, bearing diagram.
I've not yet managed to inventory the sundry, but you may ferret about.
What do you have? Thanks. tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Let's go! Don't let him catch his breath!
I am life! I am death! Spells! He's casting spells!
Never forgives! Grey tufts! My composure is gone. Onward, hats!
Death comes for you this day!